Yo, we back once again with the True Hip Hop Podcast. It's your boy DJ Blaze.
And that guy again.
Wolverine, we back for episode 139. We ready to shine.
Right on time.
But before we get started, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Right now.
Like, comment, and share.
Right now.
It helps us out tremendously on the algorithm. Me and Wolf appreciate all the love y'all been giving us, but y'all ain't been subscribing, so hit that bell.
Bing! It's us.
Now, make sure it's all notifications and give this video a like. You heard? We about to get right into it, man. Yesterday on TMZ, ASAP Relli claims he has been receiving death threats after allegedly being shot by ASAP Rocky. Damn. And his legal team says it's gotten so bad that they had to contact law enforcement. ASAP Relli attorneys Jamal Tucson and Brian Hutwitz tell TMZ their client has been subjected to constant harassment online and been labeled a snitch following Rocky's arrest in April. We're told things have gotten so bad Relli's been in intensive therapy to cope with the situation, claiming the ordeal has disrupted his sleep and impaired his mental state. Relli's attorney also rejected the notion Relli snitched on Rocky or on the mob, insisting a snitch is someone who intentionally agrees to do an illegal activity with another individual, but then rats out the person to law enforcement when things go south. They say that's not what happened here. As we reported, Relli sued Rocky in a civil suit, claiming Rocky shot him after the two got into an argument, and said he suffered physical harm, getting shot in his hand, and he's suing for emotional distress as a result.
Hold on, repeat that one more time, the definition of a snitch.
The definition of a snitch?
To their perspective. When they said that somebody who was involved
agrees to do an illegal activity with another individual, but then rats out the person to law enforcement when things go south. They said that did not happen.
So he met up with ASAP. They got into a confrontation. Rocky shot him.
And then he's suing him.
And he goes to the police.
Yeah.
He does the exact thing that he defined himself as being a snitch.
Yeah. He said he's not a snitch because they didn't do a crime together. But he said he's trying to act like a civilian for
why
getting
did
shot.
Why didn't he shoot him?
Huh?
Why did Rocky shoot him?
I don't know why he shot him. He said he didn't shoot him. He said he shot at him and then the bullet grazed his hand.
Why did he shoot at him?
They didn't say why. You know?
Well, so how we know it wasn't a crime?
How we know? No one.
So how we know what he's saying that what his definition of a snitch is not really a snitch? Because
we gotta even know if a crime was committed, because
right.
At this point there's no witnesses, so it's his word against mine. Now, you know.
So, but they saying a crime.
They saying he a snitch because they said he ran to the police
about the shooting.
Right,
but he's saying that that's not what happened. So what had happened was, why was the confrontation where he getting shot in the first place?
Because it was over. They said Relli was extorting ASAP Rocky. You know, keep trying to get money out of him.
How was he extorting him before he got shot?
I don't know. They said he kept harassing him, saying he need money or whatever. I don't know what that part is about because they didn't put it in the article. But obviously they met up to talk about it. And that's when this alleged shooting has happened, you know?
No, what had happened was, I'm going to tell y'all, man, I'm going to keep it 100 to the streets, man. Man, they met up. It was something in the play. A man got shot. He went ahead and he called the police that night.
No, he didn't call the police that night.
Well, how did police come in? How did the reporting of the shooting?
From the surveillance camera, and then they didn't charge Rocky for a year. The shooting happened in November.
Right.
He got arrested in April. So.
But they reported they came out there the day of the shooting.
Yeah, but they ain't know what happened.
Right.
You know?
So he was trying to extort Rocky, like, I ain't gonna say nothing
unless you give me some money. Right.
So, and Rocky got to the point where Rocky like, man, I'm not giving you shit. So finally,
they met up.
No. This is they met up before. They met up. Shooting happened. Let me explain this. Met up, shooting happened. Bam. Police comes out. He don't testify. Bam, then nothing happened. So at that point, like, man, if you don't give me no money, man, I'm gonna call him and tell him that, man, the reason why they shot me. You shot me. Mm-hmm. We got surveillance cameras. He was trying to extort him during that point in time.
Right, that's what the extort comes into play.
And then Rocky was like, man, I'm not giving you nothing.
Right. Yeah.
So he went ahead and called the police and like, you know that shooting?
Yep. That's how
it was me, man. I was shot, man.
Yeah.
I it's surveillance cameras and all that. But he was trying to extort him before. And that's why they didn't bring the charges up for a year later.
Right. And he's still trying to extort him because he's not going to criminal court.
He's suing them through civil.
Like, you're supposed to do the criminal one first. Now, if you do the criminal and win, you will win the civil, but you're going straight for the civil.
But you know what? It can still happen that way. Let me explain that situation. Now, if he wins in the civil court and he have the surveillance tapes showing him being shot, and they can prove that, hey, that man shot me. Bam. So now the prosecutor can use that same evidence like, hey, yeah, he sued him in civil court. This was what it was. This is part of our case. So now we're going to go ahead and prosecute him on this.
Yeah.
So it can happen both ways.
So you feel he's a snitch for telling the police?
Of course he's a snitch. Because he was trying to extort him.
And they didn't find, when they raided A$AP Rocky's crib, they didn't find no gun. They didn't find anything leaking to that day. But the only thing is this tape. If they got him clearly and they can see his face, then he's cooked. But if you can't see on the tape who it is or anything, A$AP can beat it.
See is find them two braids, little pigtails.
You gotta prove it beyond reasonable doubt. They gotta be beyond reasonable doubt. Like that could be anybody. Yeah, the A$AP Ferg looked like him.
Right, we bald head. We both bald head, brother. It could have been Blade. Could have been me.
You gotta prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Like, but I don't know.
No shades.
The civil, like he's still
like
trying
I
to get some money.
Yeah,
man.
I'm saying
it's about money right here.
It can go both ways. If he can,
he don't care about that crime. He wants some money out of A$AP. Oh, you got a billionaire wife. I need some of that.
Yeah, and then he said, "My career, you jeopardized my career with calling me a rat and all that."
Well, his career over, man.
Yeah.
Career been over. Yeah. The A$AP mob, it was that 2018 ended. You know,
ended. Only A$AP Ferg and A$AP Rocky, the only one, too.
They're the only ones left.
Man, the only one who dropped something.
Wow, this is a crazy situation, y'all. But let us know what y'all think about this. Do you think A$AP Rocky is guilty?
Yeah, he's guilty.
Do you think he shot the guy?
Yes.
And do you think A$AP Relli will win the lawsuit?
No.
We gotta move on, man. That is crazy.
Man.
All right, man. Yesterday on the Breakfast Club, man, Fetty Wap was arrested in New Jersey on Monday, August 8th, for allegedly threatening to kill someone in a violent condition of his pre-trial release. In connection to his federal drug case, prosecutors for the Eastern District Court in New York confirmed the arrest and shared some details about the alleged call that took place in December of 21. The rapper, real name Willie Jr. Maxwell, allegedly called another individual on FaceTime, threatened him to kill him, called him a rat, and brainwashed what appeared to be a firearm during the call. According to the arrest warrant affidavit by Rolling Stones, the FaceTime call turned into an argument, you know, and he pointed a gun.
And he is a rat.
And he said he would kill him.
Yep.
And he's been held with $500,000 bond. And the lawyer for Fetty Wap did not immediately return to Rolling Stone's request for comment. So the guy
Rats.
You know,
all them niggas.
Violated his probation. You know.
Why he on probation? Because he ratted out a couple cats.
You know. No, not Fetty Wap.
Yeah, he did. Because remember.
He got out on bail right now.
Yeah, for that charge.
He still
now, remember that charge
know.
he's going through, and he said that he's going to go do the prison program. And
yeah, but he still hasn't been sentenced for that. But he violated the
probation on that.
The probation on that. And now he's arrested on a $500,000 bond, you know.
A violation of probation.
So they said the dude called Fetty Wap like the day before he posted a picture.
Got his number?
It's somebody he know.
Right.
So they called Fetty Wap the day before he posted a picture of his 4-year-old dead daughter, you know. And then the next day it was like, F your daughter, man. I'm glad she did on a FaceTime call. So it riled Fetty Wap up. He grabs the gun, said he'd kill him, waving it on FaceTime. And the dude recording it, so they trying to call it entrapment on the guy.
He records and sends it to his probation officer.
Right, that was dirty.
Wow, dirty.
That was
right. That was a rat move right there.
Yeah, that's why they blurred his face out.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
That was Fetty Wap face that we seen on the thing. That was Fetty Wap.
That was Fetty's.
Yeah, but the gun, he holding the gun. But the dude, they put him on John Doe. They didn't show his face.
No, I could have swore that was his face.
No, that was John Doe. Fetty Wap. And
no, because you can't.
No, it was because they didn't show the dude face. They put him as a John Doe, and he baited him, and they trying to call
informant.
Right? Yeah, y'all be get just like
Charleston White.
No, 42 Doug got baited in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all, these informants are trying to get y'all.
Charleston White.
Yeah, they all over the place. They all over the place trying to. He did that. Why would he record a FaceTime? Who does that? Who was recording FaceTime?
Because he was talking real mad, and then
yeah,
he had his gun he must had his gun a whole conversation like, man, I'm on.
Yeah.
Man,
you better take that down right now. Man, that's my daughter, man. You don't disrespect me like that. I'll kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. And then he sent the video.
Man, you a rat.
He sent the video to the cops.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's so many snitches out here, man. That was kind of bold.
That was bold.
You know. Man. And the kid didn't catch no break, man. Now they gonna keep you there. Now.
He out on bond.
Man, this ain't looking good, though.
He out already, though.
Yeah. $500,000 bond. You know. But now he got another case.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with this one.
Hopefully we get that $5,000 to somebody else to put in their name. So they can get $500,000 so they can get it back when they go to court. Unless they only ask for 10%.
So the most he probably get is a violation of probation. But that, I don't know, what kind of crime is that showing a gun on the camera?
Who knows if it was real or not?
You can say that this is a water gun.
Right. You gotta clarify if it was real.
Like, how can you just arrest me off of that?
They can, but they gotta make sure that it's real. They gotta find out.
They didn't even search the crib.
Right.
Like, Ben got rid of the gun now. Like, what they were supposed to do was
hopefully it wasn't online. And you know how some of them cats be going on calling home. Man, get rid of the joint.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. It's been gone. You know? So he might can beat this.
He might can.
There's a good chance he could beat it.
Hey, you gotta always fight for your rights, no matter what. You can't just let it lay down. Just don't lay down and give them that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
You can't just lay down like, oh, I ain't gonna defend myself. You still gotta defend yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah, better fight that.
Yes, you do. But I mean, you know, he already $500,000 in the hole, and then he got to pay for his lawyer.
Yeah.
Hopefully, make him another track, or that heroin money is already spent.
Yeah, that's probably seized now.
Mm-hmm.
But let us know, man, what y'all think about Fetty Wap getting locked up for threatening somebody over FaceTime with a gun, allegedly.
With a water gun.
Alright, man, we're gonna move on. I want to give a big shout out to Missy Elliott. They gave her a streak yesterday.
Oh, right.
In Virginia.
Oh, word? That's what's
Missy
up.
Elliott Street.
Missy Elliott
They
Street.
said you can commit a misdemeanor and not get charged on the street.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
That's the joke Charlamagne made. I don't know if that's true or not.
Misdemeanor. Oh, yeah. That's official, though. What if they did say that, though?
That would be love.
That'd be love. You can pull a misdemeanor on this street, but
it don't count.
it don't count.
That's what's up. But shout out to Missy though for that, man. That's cool to get her own street though in Virginia.
Shout out, Missy.
All right, man. Make sure y'all stream Gun Rules Finest and Alpha King on Spotify, Tidal, Apple, YouTube Music, all the streaming sites.
Now
We doing good numbers. Shout out to Grand Rapids City, Wolverine. You got any shout outs?
my love for my city.
We love our city, Grand Rapids, Michigan. We out. One love. Peace.